Find out. Now, WANB FM presents Waynesburg College Basketball.
We're at Lock Haven University, quite a ride from Waynesburg. Now, in coming in, Rudy, we know that disaster has struck, so I can't say Happy New Year, but I want to say to you, have a fortunate New Year and taking advantage of all the pluses of your team. And we know about Harold, and to dwell on that right now would probably be the wrong thing, but we can sure talk about how great he was and still can come back and do it later on.
Frank, I told you privately now, and I will not do it on the air, of how I felt. The best way to summarize our loss, or the potential Harold gave us, I did not realize, if you can imagine this, that we were 36-4 in league games, 36 wins, 4 losses, until I read it in a Sunday paper. You would think I, above everyone, supposed to know something that important. But it speaks to how important Harold was to the program. Forget the 2 back-to-back championships that he took us to. I'm talking about 36 wins and only 4 losses with his presence around. Now, at this point in time, our friends and supporters want to believe that his loss will not be traumatic. It'll just be a loss. That would be true with almost anybody else, probably, but Harold, because he was a cut above, and there's no way, you eliminate Terry Bradshaw and then just say, well, it will be okay. You simply somehow are not quite the same. But in addition to that, I would remind you and our fans that in the days and weeks to come, it's very likely that we'll have 3 freshmen in the lineup. As it is, we're going to have 2 in the starting lineup tonight in Darren Walls and Rod Montgomery. But I would not be surprised if I don't end up moving Theron out on a wing eventually and end up then with Derek Samuels in the back, thus having 3 freshmen, which then dims things a little bit in that I'm talking about inexperience. We went from appearing overloaded in this and deep in that, but still we would face the strenuous league encounters with 3 freshmen. And finally, let me speak to the point of height. With Harold out, who was 6'7", and Tony Hobson, who is academically ineligible and weighed 260 pounds, we suddenly don't look like intimidators. In short, we grew a lot smaller, a lot quicker. So I'm talking about some inexperience, some lack of size, and I'm still hoping we're a good team. We're certainly working at it. We've had intense holiday practices. We'll do our best, but you just got to know we're not miracle workers either.
Coach, I noticed another one not dressed. Derek Samuels, is that right?
Derek, I think, will eventually be a starter and is 6'6" in frame, and I emphasize I'll miss his size tonight. Came late back from the holiday, and it cost him a few things in the course of the week, and it also cost him dressing tonight.
Okay, Coach, the Widner team, that's what we're looking at now. They're tough, and they do things defensively maybe you're not used to, and a lot of trapping, an awful lot of trapping, and a 1-3-1. Point guard's very important now, isn't it?
Widner was a preseason top 4 pick nationally in Division III, and I understand they do a lot of trapping. We've talked about it. We'll try to prepare for it. They'll probably be a very good team.
Okay, Coach. Good luck to you and the Yellow Jackets here in the Lock Haven tournament this evening.
Thank you, Frank.
Okay, that's our bracket or the visiting team here tonight in this first game of the Lock Haven Invitational here at Lock Haven University. In the second game tonight, Lock Haven will be playing Lycoming College from nearby Williamsport. And the 2 winners will play tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. The 2 losers tonight will meet in the concede tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. And whenever Waynesburg plays, and it is this way. The point guard, Tim McConnell, is averaging 7.5 points a ball game, 3 steals a ball game, and 12.3 assists. That, by the way, is number 1 in District 18. Also, the guard, Darren Walls, the exciting freshman, averaging 15.5 a ball game to be the leading scorer on this team now. He also averaging almost 3 steals a game and is shooting 65% from the floor in the first 7 games this season. That also number 1 in District 18. The stabling force along the back line will be Theron Hogue. He's averaging 8.7 points a ball game. and 7.9 rebounds and 3.5 steals. Rich Puskar also starting for the first time this season in place of Harold Hamlin, averaging 14.8 points a ball game. And the other starter will be Rob Montgomery, the freshman out of Pittsburgh, 8.1 points a ball game. We're waiting for the national anthem here, but so no anthem. But nevertheless, over the Yellow Jackets, it goes to Walls. Walls bounce pass baseline to McConnell, fakes and pulls back outside. Timmy now will set it up against the Widner zone. In the corner to Puskar on the right side, back to McConnell. Across court to Walls, jumper good. Darren Walls, 15-foot pop, starts the ball game, and the Jackets draw first blood.
John, he hadn't stopped from the last game. He was 10 for 11 from the floor in that outburst against the Salem team.
Okay, here's Widner on the attack for the first time tonight. Very deliberate as they go to work. First, the point guard, the freshman, goes into the corner on the left side to Bug. Now they lose it along the baseline. I think trying to hit big Lou Stevens down there along the baseline. Lou lost the handle out of bounds. It's Waynesburg's ball. Widner retreats quickly back on defense, sets up in the zone. The Jackets now with McConnell going to work. Puskar in the corner, now to Montgomery. Back outside around the horn, top of the key. Walls, baseline to Puskar. Back out to Walls, cross court to McConnell. Fakes the shot, starts inside, pulls up, pops it, good, he's fouled.
Good play. Timmy McConnell taking the ball to the hoop, putting up a good fake, and getting the three-point possible play.
That's something we haven't seen from Tim McConnell much at all this season, is that drive. And the score at the end of it, now he'll be at the line with the chance to make it a three-point play.
Foul was on Lou Stevens, his first and team first.
McConnell, leading foul shooter in District 18, by the way, and on this team, 92% from the line thus far this year, and he's perfect on that one. And the Jackets now have a 5-0 lead, and we've used just 1 minute of this basketball game. Opening game of the Lock Haven tournament, live from Lock Haven, Pennsylvania on WANB-FM. Glad you're with us. Okay, here's Widner on the attack. Burris, the freshman, handling the ball. The point guard goes bounce pass into the corner to Bug on left side. Back out to Burris. Around to the right now to Fitzpatrick. He's tied up by Walls. Has to go back out around the horn. And Widner into the lane. Stolen away by McConnell. Looks for the fast break. It's not there. He pushes into the forecourt himself. Now goes to Puskar in the corner. Right back to McConnell. He'll move it out near midcourt and set up a play. So McConnell averaging almost 3 steals a ball game, gets one early. Now he goes to Walls, bounce pass into the corner to Theron Hogue. Left side, back out around the horn to Puskar. Right corner to Walls, goes towards the hoop, but it's not there. Comes back out to McConnell. Timmy will set it up again. Timmy cross court to Puskar. He's open and pops. Good. Puskar perfect from 15 feet. And it's a 7-0 basketball game. Whistle on the play after the shot. Frank?
We'll see. We have a foul.
Oh, okay.
The foul is on the Jackets inside, and it's on Rob Montgomery for a push-off. But the score does count.
All right, so it's a 7-0 game. Jackets on top. Here comes Widner on the attack once again. And it's Fitzpatrick going into the corner to Bugs, this time on the right. Back to Fitzpatrick. Bounce pass left side to Burris. Now into the lane. Turnaround shot. Stevens blocked, foul call.
Well, Tim McConnell all over the arm of Stevens that time. He missed the ball. It was a good try, but they got it in the paint, and that didn't happen last time. But Tim McConnell tried to deflect the ball and got all arm.
So now that means that we will have Stevens at the line to shoot 2. He is quickly into forecourt. Walls takes it to the baseline, pulls up, looks for the shot, forces one up there. Foul called. It is on Widner.
Yeah, picking up the foul on the baseline will be Phil Bug, I'm sure.
Pretty talented move by Darren Walls, the freshman. He overran the play, more or less, and was out of position under the basket, but forced the shot up anyway and drew the foul.
Well, the foul was before the shot and throw in by Tim McConnell on the baseline.
Goes to Montgomery around the horn. McConnell fakes the shot, now brings it back outside. Coming out with him is Dave Burris, and now McConnell goes to Puskar into the corner to Montgomery on the right. Back to McConnell. Bounce pass to Walls. Starts inside. Pulls up. Fires good. Darren Walls. 4. And it's 9-2.
Nice move in the paint. Darren Walls and Widner calls timeout.
Yep, see Alan Rose having the timeout, still trying to figure out the Waynesburg zone. Into the corner to Bug on the left side. Back outside, around the horn, over to the right. Fitzpatrick sucks inside. Is blocked by Walls. Walls goes flying, and Darren will also get the personal foul.
Foul called by Rick Katarski on the side. That was a bang-bang call. Could have been either way. The dribbler, Lou Stevens, using his arms.
The side, that being the third team foul of the Yellow Jackets. Almost a steal. Now a steal. Deflected away by Hogue. Up with a loose ball, Montgomery. Forecourt to Puskar, up and in. Off the fast break. Rich Puskar there on the money end. He has 4 tonight, and it's 11-2, biggest lead of the night for the Yellow Jackets.
And the first cry by C. Allen Rowe. He's crying to Rich Kotarski about he wanted a turnover.
Here's Widner getting pressure again down low. They go back outside. Burris over the zone. Shot no good. Rebounds loose. McConnell tracked it down. Timmy into forecourt. Timmy to the foul line. Goes to Walls. Behind the back in the lane to Montgomery. Loses it. Widner up with a loose ball. They've got a fast break of their own. Coast to coast. A pass underneath. Shot up no good, but a foul call. I thought that Stevens was going to go coast to coast, give a funny little pass at the very end of the break to Fitzpatrick, and he was fouled going to the hoop.
Well, that time Darren Walls real lucky to get rid of the ball, and because he would have been called for a charge if he didn't right there, and that made him able to get away from the contact. So the fast break foiled that time. Widner tried one of their own, and they missed.
Now at the line to shoot is Fitzpatrick shooting 2, and he misses the first one. Not a very on the way, and it's good. At the front of the rim and got the roll, and down it goes. So it's an 11-3 game. Jackets lead. Walls quickly in the forecourt, now pulls up, waits for McConnell. Goes to Timmy near midcourt, and the little point guard will set something up. On the right side to Puskar, to Montgomery, right back to Puskar in the give and go. Mishandled. Puskar gets it back, goes to McConnell outside. They'll try it again. Walls, baseline Theron Hogue. Looks down low, nothing there. Flips it back outside around the horn. Walls open from the side, shoots no good. Rebound goes to Widner, and a foul called on the rebound.
Yeah, the foul that time was definitely a push-off. Dan Fitzpatrick just gave Rich Puskar while he was in the air a real good elbow around the throat area. Rich went down, but he bounced right back up.
Team foul 3 on Widner. Jackets have 4, and the Yellow Jackets will inbound it from the baseline. They go outside the wall. In the lane to Montgomery. Turnaround jumper. No. Rebound. Puskar. Foul called on the rebound. And it'll be against the Pioneers.
Great job in boxing out that time. And going over the back is Lou Stevens. The Jackets, well coached and working on the boxing out. Did a great job that time. Lou Stevens going over the back.
So the Jackets inbounded for the baseline again. They go to Puskar around to McConnell from the side. Timmy shoots no good. Rebound Wagner, and a foul call. Traveling call. I thought there was contact on the rebound, and Stevens went flying. I thought they were going to call a foul, an elbow or something, but they called Stevens for the walk.
Lost control and danced all the way to the out of bounds.
So again, Waynesburg inbounds at their end. They go to Puskar, right back to McConnell. Takes it inside, puts it to the floor, brings it back out top of the key. Now looks down low, nothing there. Lobs at the corner to Puskar. Back out to McConnell. He'll set some people up on the right. Go there with a long pass to Walls. Into the corner to Theron Hogue. Hogue forces a jumper. It's no good. Rebound Montgomery. Turnaround shot. Good. Ralph Montgomery. Good looking play there off the missed shot by Theron Hogue. Now some pressure by the Jackets. But now they peel off. Widner getting pocket pressure from McConnell at backcourt. Now as the Pioneers move into forecourt, it's Fitzpatrick with the ball. Fakes down in the corner, goes instead to Burris out near midcourt. Burris right back to Fitzpatrick, deflected, loose ball, Puskar up with it for Waynesburg, ahead to McConnell on the break, lays it up and in. McConnell, the assist from Puskar. That's kind of a backwards kind of a scheme. And once again, Widner is called timeout as the Jackets have extended their lead. 15-16 left to play in the first half. Waynesburg 15, Widner 3 on the attack once again, and it's still they're having trouble against the zone, and some new numbers in there. As I look around, I see Kevin McDermott, a junior, is in to play at the point guard. And he gets to McDermott top of the key. He goes into the corner to another new number into the ball game. And we'll check on that for you in just a minute. That's Joe Barr, and a shot up and good by the Pioneers. And I don't even
Lou Stevens.
Lou Stevens, all right. He has all 4 of their field goals. 2 of their field goals, 4 points from the floor. They have 1 from the line. It's a 15-5 game. Jackets on the attack. Down low to Puskar off the give and go for Theron Hogue, and he walks with the basketball. One of the rare turnovers thus far for the Yellow Jackets in this game. And now we come the other way. Widner on the attack once again, being very deliberate. T.J. Janoski handling the ball for one of the few times tonight. Now they go back outside to McDermott. McDermott looks down low, nothing there, goes to Bug in the corner. Bug starts inside, he's cut off, back outside to McDermott. Cross court to Barr. Barr back to McDermott around the perimeter of the zone. Bug has it now, double teamed, has to dump it off to Barr in the corner again. Back out to Bug, top of the key, right back to Barr. Now down low along the baseline is Stevens. Double team goes into the lane. Nice shot up. Nice pass. Shot up. No good. Rebound. Waynesburg. Walls pulled it down. Clears it to McConnell. McConnell on the run. Walks with the basketball, I believe, but maybe he was forced into it by a foul. Yes. Coming down the lane. Timmy just kind of lost his dribble and walked his way down through the painted area, but it was because he was fouled.
Timmy's such a great athlete with tremendous ball control, especially in the backcourt when they try to stop him, and he buzzes right by someone in the traditional McConnell pivot. Just tremendous athlete.
Jackets inbounded outside Puskar, top of the key, shot up and good.
Got the roll that time. Puskar is a pure shooter and can shoot, and the right rotation is on the ball, and he gets the roll.
17-5, Waynesburg lead. Here come the Pioneers again. Working on the outside of the guard position is Barr and McDermott. McDermott goes high post, no shot, back outside to Barr. Now again, McDermott has it in the corner to Barr. Looks to Stevens down low, but nothing there. Back outside, Bug shoots from way outside, no good. Rebound Waynesburg. Battle for it was Walls and Montgomery. Montgomery comes up with it, clears it to McConnell. Timmy slows it down now as he moves it into forecourt. Don't set something up. The break wasn't there. Lobs it baseline. Walls drives, pulls up, fires, no good. Rebound loose. Up with it is Hogue. Turnaround jumper in and out. It was down the cylinder. It popped back out again. Rebound Widner College.
Fairlawn playing exceptionally well on the baseline, especially defensively.
So the Pioneers again on the attack into the corner. It goes to Bud. Pass into the lane, deflected by McConnell. Up with the loose ball, Puskar. Back to Timmy on the break. In the lane, Walls. Good! So Darren Walls, high man in the ball game now, tied with that, I should say, with Puskar for 6.
And credit Puskar with a deflected pass. Did the job to get it to McConnell.
19-5, Jackets lead. Widner shot up, Barr good. Barr, 15-foot jumper right to the foul line. Waynesburg inbounds and looks for a long pass, but it's not there, so they clear it to McConnell. Now long pass, baseline, Walls, deflected, and Widner comes up with the loose ball.
That time Walls was falling off balance out of bounds and tried to throw it off the knee of a Widner player. It didn't work.
So now Widner again on the attack against the zone. Into the lane it goes. Stevens shot up, no good. Rebound, Stevens takes it right back up, and it's in.
That time Stevens with the offensive boards.
So it's again a 10-point basketball game, 19-9, the Jackets lead, as we just moved inside. 12 minutes left to play in the first half. Waynesburg into the lane. Montgomery shot up, good, but a whistle walking on the play. Montgomery shuffling the feet before the shot.
Freshmen sometimes show when they do that, John. It's a freshman walk. Montgomery way too deep in the pivot area.
Montgomery out of the ball game now. Terry Clark is in for the Yellow Jackets. First substitution of the night for the Yellow Jackets. If you just joined us, Derek Samuels is not dressed tonight, but will be dressed tomorrow. Made the trip. And Harold Hamlin made the trip with the team and is on the bench across the way. And enjoying a 10-point Jacket advantage now. Into the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound up, no good. Rebound, Hogue for Waynesburg. Head to McConnell. Jackets on the run. McConnell throws it away. Long lead pass, about a half-court pass to Darren Walls was a little bit too long, and it went out of bounds. Rudy Maurice doesn't like that.
And that all started with Terry Clark on a deflection. So Terry's in there, and he's making his presence now.
Jackets applying no pressure at all at backcourt of yet in this game. They're dropping back to sitting in the 2-3. Now a steal by Puskar in backcourt. Puskar into forecourt, drives it all the way up and in. A coast-to-coast job there by the junior from Uniontown. Stole it, dribbled it the length of the floor, and laid it up and in.
And the weak defense by Joe Barr. Puskar had him, and Joe Barr did not commit himself on defense that time.
22-9, the Jackets lead. Inside 11 minutes left to play in the first half now as the Pioneers go to work again. On the outside with it is McDermott. McDermott passes off to Janowski back outside the bar. Now to McDermott, across court Janowski, looks into the lane. It's packed tight, nothing there. Bounce pass into the corner, stolen away again by Puskar. Ahead to McConnell on the break, all alone, up and in.
They can't stay with the Jackets. The Jackets are running them out of the gym.
23-9, Waynesburg leads. And remember, this is the number one defense in Division III in the nation. Averaging just giving up 53 points a game, and they've given up 23 already, and there's still 10 and a half minutes left to play in the first half. Here's Widner on the attack again. Shot blocked, foul call. Darren Walls working against Barr. Barr up for the J. Walls got it.
Darren picking up his second personal foul, and the team, I have 5. There it is. That's correct.
So at the line now to shoot two, having been offended in the act, is Joe Barr, the junior out of Philadelphia, a 45% free throw shooter, averaging just under 6 points a ball game. First one is good.
As a team, Widner doing very well. They're 4 for 5 from the line so far in this game.
Second one on the way, and it too is good. So Barr has 4. Jackets quickly into forecourt. Walls to the baseline. Trapped down there. Gets it in the lane. Clark turns and fires for the whistle. Shot goes through. Won't count. Whistle before the shot, I think. Let's see what Frank Clark says. No, he says good. Well, nice to have Frank with us tonight. And that means that Walls will be at the line to shoot with a chance for a three-point play. Well, no, they say no three-point play, but the shot, he said counted.
No, it couldn't count.
All right. But he did make the motion. Back me up on this, Frank. You think I'm smoking something up. No good. McConnell rebound. Clark, loose ball, traveling. Called on the Yellow Jacket. I did see Frank Clark give the 2 sign as he went to the scorer's table. Good, but they didn't put it up on the board, so obviously it doesn't count.
23 is all they have, John.
23 to 11. There's almost a steal by Waynesburg, but Stevens gets it back and walks to the basketball. Whole thing caused by a deflected ball again by Terry Clark. Stevens got the deflection and walked with it. Jackets, long pass to the forecourt is almost stolen away. There to track down the loose ball was Walls. He clears it to McConnell, and now the point guard will set it up once again. Now, fakes the jumper, goes to Walls, cross court. Good. Walls pumps one in off the glass. It bangs off the backboard and pops through.
That's the kind you take home and just remember it because that was a gift.
Not a pretty thing, but it counts for 2 just the same. 25 to 11, Waynesburg leads. Widner shot way outside. Barr short. Rebound Widner. Janowski stolen away by Waynesburg. Clears to McConnell. McConnell on the break goes to Puskar. Mishandles it out of bounds. Puskar got the shovel coming down the off the wing on the fast break from McConnell, but couldn't quite hold on to the ball.
Jimmy's into this game. He wants it.
25 to 11, the Jackets lead as we move inside 9 minutes left to play in the first half. Glad you're with us live from Rockhaven, Pennsylvania. On WO game again is McDermott. McDermott goes to Janowski. Janowski right back outside. Burris travels with the basketball, and again I think Burris forced into that by the good defense of Waynesburg in the person of Terry Clark.
Exactly right. Terry Clark, his presence really showing on defense. Deflecting, caused 2 travelings and a double dribble. He's only been in 4 minutes.
8:45 remaining to play in the first half. Waynesburg on the attack. They go down low to Theron. Hogue. Nice move. Shot up and good. Theron gave it the pump, got his man up into the air, and then went by him, up in the air, and put it in.
That makes him feel good. His first field goal here at Lockhaven.
And the Pioneers high post turnaround jumper. No good by Jones. Rebound Waynesburg. Clear to McConnell. Jackets on the run. Walls in the lane. Fouled as he went up. Shot no good. And Walls will go to the line.
Dan Burris with a hatchet job on Walls. Way before he got to the paint was the foul, John. They call it whacked in the act.
Yeah, well, it's team foul number 7, so it could be 1 and 1. Let's whether they line it up, see what the exact word is. In any event, Walls is at the line for free throws. It's a 2-shot situation, fouled in the act. Walls converts the first, the double digit so far in the ball game. It is on the way, and it is around the rim and out. Rebound, Puskar for Waynesburg, loses it. Loose ball, Walls diving for it, can't control it. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Waynesburg's ball. They say last touch by Widner in the person of Bill Bugg. So the Jackets will inbound it from the side at their end of the floor.
Widner not able to trap. Their speed, the hand speed, foot speed is not up to Waynesburg. They can't even think of trapping. They're just trying to get back.
Jackets inbounded to McConnell. He cruises on the right side. Now goes into the key to Walls. Starts inside, pulls up, goes baseline. Clark and a collision. Charging call. Clark collided with his man along the baseline, and they give the charge to Terry.
Well, that's the way it goes. They're trying to force something through a stationary object. Never works.
As team foul number 6 on the Yellow Jackets, so the next whistle against Waynesburg, 1 and 1 to be in both ways. Less than 8 minutes left to play in the first half. Waynesburg on top, 28 to 11. Here's Widner into the lane. A steal by Clark, and now we get our first jump ball or health ball call of the night. Off the possession rule, it'll be Widner's basketball. Their turn to inbound it. They'll do so from their own baseline. And off the inbound, the shot for the corner is good by the freshman Dave Burris from deep in the corner. 28-13, Waynesburg leads.
That was a set play that time by the Widner, Pioneer.
Here's McConnell into the lane. He's fouled as he tries to go through a couple of people. He's hacked, and the foul will be on Widner. Let's see who gets it. There's Widner. So Timmy, usually very accurate at 92% on the year, misses his second attempt of the night. Now here's Widner into forecourt. They go outside. Burris, one-hander, in and out. Rebound, Hogue. Waynesburg ahead to McConnell. Jackets on the run. Timmy into forecourt. Goes baseline. Walls mishandles the ball out of bounds, but it'll be Waynesburg's ball. Last touch by Widner in the person of Bud.
Widner that time able to get back and stop the baseline drive of Walls.
Jackets inbound and lobbing into the lane to Hogue. The ball is loose, knocked away by Widner. Pioneers up with it on the run. Now they pull up as the fast break is there in the lane. Stevens shot up and good. He went right over Montgomery and put it down.
Stevens had the angle. Montgomery tried for the fake charge, and the official wouldn't go for it.
Jackets into forecourt. Puskar in the corner along the baseline to Clark with the nice move. Shot up and good. Terry just blew by his man along the baseline. The guy's still wondering what happened. Terry's first bucket of the night. 30-15, Jackets lead. Mishandled basketball in the backcourt, stolen away by Waynesburg. Now it goes ahead to McConnell. He's to the top of the key. Timmy pulls up, looks in the lane, nothing there. Goes to Clark on the right side to the baseline. A collision and a foul call.
Terry with a spinning move. Good move by Clark, and he split the defenders and the foul on Widner. I believe the guilty party will be probably Phil Buzzer.
And at the line now to shoot 1-1 will be Terry Clark. Sounds loose. Let's see who's got it. It's a big battle. Puskar's on the floor, and he's tied up, so it'll be Waynesburg's ball. Puskar battling with the rebound underneath there with Bug, and they ruled a jump ball or held ball call, and the Jackets off the possession ruling will inbound it from their own baseline. And they do so by going outside to Puskar. Now to Walls, top of the circle. Walls into the corner to McConnell. He'll put it to the floor, bring it out near midcourt, and they'll set something up. 6:25 left to play in the game. Waynesburg leading by 15. To Walls. Starts inside, pulls up, now goes to Clark, deep in the corner on the right. Pass, cross-court pass, stolen away by Widner, but stolen right back by McConnell in backcourt. How about that? Now Timmy into forecourt, Timmy down the lane, dumps it off baseline, Clark up and good!
Great delay hang time for Clark on a Tim McConnell. What a show he put on there.
Yeah.
Racing to the ball, and he just took everybody to the wall that time. Great athletic ability.
5:55 left to play in the first half. 32-15. Waynesburg. Widner shot outside. No good. Rebound Waynesburg. Long pass forecourt to Puskar. Rich drive. Shoots. No good. Foul. Charging called on Puskar.
That time he tried to go right through the player and called for the charge. 5:45 remaining in the game. Waynesburg dominating 32-15.
Without Harold Hamlin. You can only, that's all you can do is just speculate and wonder what if, but my goodness, if Waynesburg had Hamlin in here tonight,
Widner can't stay with the Jackets.
No.
They're just way too fast for him.
Chuck Collins into the ball game now for the Yellow Jackets. As across the way, I'm looking to see who gets the rest. I haven't picked it up yet. Now Widner, Jackets all over, trapping. They go down along the baseline, deep in the corner. Back outside it comes once again to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick to Burris around the horn once again. Back to Burris. Burris shot blocked by Collins. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Widner's ball, but Chuck Collins there to block the jumper by Widner.
The Jackets, what they're showing right now is the ability to just know what Widner's going to do. Widner seems to be telegraphing everything. That's the absence of a point guard, as the coach Alan Rowe said in the pregame.
And Pioneers now working again over on the left side to Burris, back out around the horn. Here's Janowski with the ball, nothing doing, has to go back outside again. Fitzpatrick gets a whistle as he tries to go by Chuck Collins. I believe Chuck called for a foul. Let's see. We get a whistle on the play.
That time
it goes to Widner. Stevens shot up, good, foul call. So Stevens has a chance for a three-point play as he moves into twin digits. First guy to do so tonight, he is 10.
I believe that Clark will be called for that one.
The inbound play not there. Now they go to Puskar.
That's a wake-up call for Mr. Collins. I'd like to see him come out of that and be the shooter he was touted to be. Okay, again, the Jackets are swarming defenses. Widner is working it around the perimeter, trying to get it inside. Now they go into the Stevens. Shot up, blocked for the foul call. Lou Stevens whacked to the act to go to the line. Theron did the number on him. The Jackets get it over. I try to get that fast break going off the inbound pass, and we got to walk a good clip. So Lockhaven now with a chance to cut the lead to 13 as we have 4:15 left to play in the first half. Well, McConnell off the fast break, draws a whistle. There's a collision as he starts down the lane. The loud call, Timmy's down. He's up now. I believe he's going to be okay, but a Widner player is also down. He does not appear to be in the first half. Waynesburg against Widner College, very strong Division III school. They were in the Final Four last year, remember, in the nation, Division III. And the number one defense in Division III in the nation coming into this game tonight. They have their hands full with the Yellow Jackets. And they work the perimeter of the Waynesburg zone. They go into the corner on the right side of the barrel. He goes down low posted to Stevens. Ball kicked away out of bounds by Montgomery, who's just checked back in for the Yellow Jackets. So
Pioneers will inbound it from the baseline once again. The inbounder with a long pass outside the Bears. McConnell in the lane. Timmy puts it to the floor. He's got the fast break going. Pulls up. Pops. No. A rebound, Widner College pulled down by Fitzpatrick.
That time the passing lanes were blocked, and Timmy had to do it himself. He didn't want to. He was a little bit off balance, and the shot coming up short.
So again, the Pioneers working the perimeter of the Waynesburg zone. To the loose ball. Bounce pass Puskar. Turns and fires. Walks with the ball. Rich mishandled the pass from McConnell. Seemed to recover, but walked with the ball before he could get to the hoop.
Again, the Widner team, the Pioneers trying to push it through passing lanes, and Oronoid open. Jackets very quick on defense.
Rudy Marisa going to the bench as the Walls is getting set to come back in. Cross the way along with Chris Green. Shot up good by Widner.
Lou Stevens.
So Lou doing everything for them tonight. He has 15 of their 21 points. Shot for the side. Puskar good. Rich Puskar breaks a bit of a scoring drought there for the Yellow Jackets, but it's now 39-21. 2:13 left to play in the first half. Here's Widner on the attack with Barr handling the ball out near midcourt. Now into the lane it goes to Stevens. Tied up, gets it back outside the Barr. Cross court now to Buggs. Buggs puts it to the floor, goes back top of the key to McDermott. McDermott brings it on the right side, goes to the baseline, trapped at the baseline and fouled. Chuck Collins, I believe, or is it Montgomery? They were both there. Both are somewhat guilty, have guilty looks on their faces. Let's see who gets the call.
Where Rich Kotarski was, it's probably going to be Chuck Collins. We'll see. I think it is.
All right, at the line will be Fitzpatrick. Shooting the 1-and-1. In the lane, dishes it off Montgomery along the baseline, loses it, saves out of bounds, but it goes to Widner. And in backcourt, they tied 1 minute left to play in the ball game. There's 35 seconds left in the shot clock, so Jackets will use as much of that as they can before putting it up, I'm sure, as they go into their 5-man 8 lead. Montgomery with the ball on the outside goes to Theron Hogue. Back out to McConnell. McConnell goes to Walls. Walls back to Timmy. 40 seconds left to go. 18 on the shot clock. Now Green, Chris Green into the game. If you weren't with us, when we replayed the tape account of Harold Hamlin getting injured 2 weeks ago tonight, would Ken Waynesburg still win without Harold Hamlin in the lineup? And, well, we're finding out that, yes, the Yellow Jackets are still a very fine basketball team. Not quite as explosive as they would be with Hamlin in there. One could only wonder.
The Jackets scored 42 points in the first half in that game. Harold Hamlin had 17 of them, and they had 42 points. Tonight they have 41, and Harold's not playing. So what it is, the other players have picked up the slack. I would say that they're playing right now better defensively, individually, trying to make up for the loss of Harold. And everyone's really trying. I can see hand speed, foot speed really improve. And that's something, if you know, we talked about Rudy Marisa worked on that after playing Fort Hays, and seeing teams like that was one of his primary things to do, to increase your foot and hand speed. McConnell in with 9 points, 3 for 4 from the line. He had 1 personal foul. Walls in with 9, 2 personal fouls. He was 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. Hogue, Theron Hogue, 4 points, and all from the floor. Rick Puskar was in double figures, 10, and all from the floor. Rob Montgomery, 3 points, 1 for 2 from the foul line. He picked up 1 personal foul. Terry Clark, 4 points, and he was 0 for 1 from the line. He picked up 2 personal fouls in the game. Also, Chuck Collins, 1 field goal for 2 points and 2 personal fouls. Chris Green got in the game, and he had accrued a foul, did not score. Kevin Lee did get in the game and did not score. For the Yellow Jackets was Rick Puskar in double figures for 10. The field goal percentage was, I believe, for the Yellow Jackets, a whopping 66.7%. And for the home team tonight, Widner shot a dismal 36 in possession.
Half throws it away. A little bounce pass to Janoski over on the left side. Never saw it coming. Went right by him. And he admired it as it went out of bounds. And now the Yellow Jackets bring it into play for the first time here in the second half. McConnell goes to Walls on the outside. Now to Montgomery in the corner on the right. Back out to McConnell. Fakes a shot. Goes to Puskar. Puskar underneath Montgomery. Good.
Assist to Puskar. Tremendous pass to the inside. Everyone collapsed on Puskar, and he got it underneath the arm.
Now look at this. Some three-quarter court pressure by the Yellow Jackets. They trap at midcourt. Widner bothered by it. They break it now. Long pass to the Stevens forecourt. Now an underneath shot up good by Buzz. That's his first point of the night. I was wondering when this big 6'7" junior was going to start shooting the ball. Now a steal by Widner off a long pass for the Yellow Jackets off the fast break, and Widner now brings it into forecourt. And on the outside with it is Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick working with Burris. He takes it to the corner. Back out to Fitzpatrick. Around the horn he goes to Janoski. Back to Fitzpatrick. Janoski again, top of the key to Burris. Pumper from outside. No good. Foul call.
Puskar picking up his third personal after the shot, I believe. So it'll be inbounded by the Widner Pioneers at the midcourt area. That's called the 28-foot line.
Patrick cross court to Janoski. Again, he looks in the lane. Nothing there. Packed in by Waynesburg. They have to go on the outside to Fitzpatrick. He takes it into the corner. He's trapped over there. And a pass outside is loose. McConnell tracks down the loose ball at backcourt and loses it out of bounds. Well, they should have just let it go, Frank. I guess Timmy's trying to make something happen. He picks up the loose ball at backcourt and then loses it if he leaves it alone. And Widner picks it up at him and over and back.
Well, the natural thing is to pick it up, but he couldn't handle it after he was running at full speed.
Yeah. So the Pioneers inbounded again in backcourt, trapped by the Yellow Jackets at midcourt, and the ball is kicked away by McConnell. Jackets are trapping them at midcourt to start the second half. That's a coaching adjustment by Rudy Marisa at halftime. First time they've done that tonight. Widner inbounds it for the pass in backcourt to Burris. He puts it to the floor, brings it over the timeline, and now goes the long pass to Barr. Into the corner it goes to Janoski. Underneath Stevens, up and in. Big Lou Stevens has 20 points, 20 of the 28 points that Widner's been able to put on that board tonight. It is 43-28 Waynesburg. Jackets with the ball. Theron Hogue in the corner. Passes underneath. Montgomery, good. Rob Montgomery suddenly was 7 in the basketball game. It is 45-28 Waynesburg.
Going to the inside to Montgomery to offensive change of philosophy.
Again, the Jackets trap, but they get into Stevens. He gets through the trap, and now a steal by McConnell in backcourt. Timmy on the run, pass into forecourt to Walls. Walls down the lane, good!
What an athletic move by Walls. You got to put English on the ball. He just was moved out of the way a little bit and put the spin on it right in.
47-28 Waynesburg. Again, the half-court trap, but Widner breaks it with a pass into forecourt to Barr. Barr back to Burris, and now Barr has it again on the right side. He'll dribble it into the corner, pull up, go back out top of the key to Burris. Burris, the bounce pass down low, Stevens. Stevens cut off, back outside Burris, fakes the shot, now bounce pass outside, around the horn. Barr, down low, Bugs, turnaround shot, pass off underneath, stolen away by Waynesburg. Theron Hogue with a step, gets it to McConnell, long pass forecourt, Puskar, off his hands and right into the hands of Widner. College Bugs pulls it down. And now a trap in midcourt, a steal by McConnell. McConnell Against the steal to the baseline, passes it off. Montgomery, good!
Using the board, Montgomery. Great move, great assist by Tim McConnell.
And it all started with a steal by McConnell at the midcourt strike. Again, that half-court trap has Widner really bothered, and they turn it over once again. This time, over and back call, and now a timeout call by C. Allen Rowe. The vintage coach from Widner says, hold it. 16:33 left to play in the game. Waynesburg 49, Widner 28. Timmy will set it up again. Points some people, moves them around over on the left side, goes the Walls, Jackets into their 5-man 8 weave. They're going to eat up as much of the shot clock as they can. This time, maybe even next time down the floor with a big lead. 16-18 left to play in the game. It's Puskar on the outside, goes to Montgomery, looks in the lane, nothing there. Back out to Hogue. Back to McConnell near midcourt. And the shot clock kicks down inside 15 seconds as McConnell goes to Walls. Walls right back to Timmy.
Well, here's what's happened, John. Widner's packing it in. They know they're losing the boards, and Waynesburg's trying to make them come out. But
over the zone, shot up, no good. Rebounds loose. It's pulled down by Bugs and a foul call. Bugs, go ahead.
Right now, Widner and Waynesburg, Farron Hogue picked up the foul. But Widner and Waynesburg into a little bit of a chess game now to see what each other is going to do. Still, Waynesburg now with three-quarter court on the trap.
They break with a long pass to Bugs. Bugs now goes to Stevens, top of the key. Cross court to Burris into the corner to Janowski back outside. Burris moves over on the right, goes there. Long pass stolen away by Walls. Walls to McConnell on the break. McConnell behind the back. Puskar, and he loses it out of bounds. It'll be Waynesburg's ball. Puskar did a behind-the-back pass from McConnell, had it knocked away as he took it up to the hoop, and the Jackets will inbound it from under their own basket.
Tim McConnell is doing it all in this game. He is really playing a ball game. One of the finest games I've seen him play. Has one scored in the second half, though. He started at 9 points first half, which is big for Tim.
The inbound is knocked away again, so the Jackets will go right back at it. And McConnell this time inbounds it with a lob to Theron Hogue, who's open, takes the jumper and hits. Theron Hogue hits from the outside. 6 points tonight for him, and it's 51-28. The cheer is for Tim McConnell, who straightened out the net. The net was tangled up, and little Tim jumps up and pulls the net down and straightens it out and gets a big round of applause from his teammates over at the Waynesburg bench. Almost a steal at midcourt, but he dribbled it on after McConnell, after the steal, dribbled it right on the out of bounds. So, Widner will...
Right, it was a great call. Gusty call that time. And I'll tell you who doesn't like it is Allen Rowe.
Yeah, he's working Frank Pryor over real good as they come by him. Waynesburg with the ball in the forecourt. Now Frank Pryor gives a little motion towards the bench, and I think a little warning may have gone to see Allen Rowe that time as he sits back down. Now Jackets back in their 5-man 8 once again, leading 51-28. Here's Montgomery to Puskar, back to Timmy McConnell.
They'll stay out there until Widner decides to move that 1-3-1 into the action. But now it's they're playing a 3-2, and they're just staying back.
McConnell starts inside, pulls up, goes to Walls, and a whistle on the play, foul call. Walls had it in the corner and tried to make a move by his man outside. And McConnell now goes to Darren Walls, and again, here comes the weave, the 5-man 8. Actually, it's just a 4-man weave as they have Montgomery stationary in the circle, the foul circle, and everybody else is moving around him. Shot clock not even a factor in this ball game yet. Inside, 14 minutes left to play in the game. Here's Walls, corner to Theron Hogue, back to McConnell, passes off baseline. Hogue shoots, no good. Rebound, Montgomery, no good, he's fouled.
Oh, Montgomery takes it to the basket. He's not afraid of anything.
3:28, Waynesburg again, the half-court trap, and the Pioneers break it. Now they go cross-court to Barr on the right side. Now back top of the key to McDermott. McDermott to Fitzpatrick underneath Bugs, all alone, up and in. Bugs was floating free under the basket, and the big guy has his second bucket of the night.
That time an overload on the left side worked.
Jackets, forecourt. Here's McConnell. Now the Pioneers come out on defense. The Jackets go into the lane. Montgomery shoots, no good, but he's fouled. The shot went around the rim and fell off. Rudy Marita setting in 3 substitutions. Look at it. McConnell's coming out of the ball game. Puskar coming out of the ball game, and Wall's coming out. A Chinese fire drill there almost. They're running in and out.
One thing Widner didn't do, they didn't try man-to-man. Most teams try a little bit of man-to-man against Waynesburg College, but Widner, they either went 3-2 or 1-3-1, and they just kind of stayed that way.
Well, Alan Rowe's been coaching for 21 years. I guess he... Oh, good rebound, Stevens, and he slams it home. The foul shot wouldn't go, but Stevens finally got the jam, and that's his first jam of the night. And across the way, I noticed Harold Hamlin gives him a great big round of applause, I think almost in a mocking way, as he's on the Waynesburg bench. Jackets in the forecourt. McConnell, as the ball tipped away, saved from out of bounds, but it goes to Widner. Here's Stevens, 1-0, jams it. Lou Stevens, that's his second slam jam. And again, Harold Hamlin with a little round of applause on that.
Well, I think the people that are satisfied there are dollar well spent. They're saying it's a double shot that time. That was a...
Montgomery has the ball stolen away as they trap it. Check that. That was Walls who had the ball stolen away from him right in front of Rudy Marita. Suddenly, Rudy's not smiling anymore. It's 66-43 as Widner comes into forecourt. Things were getting a little jovial over there on the Waynesburg bench, but that calmed them down. Now, a steal in backcourt by Terry Clark. Ahead to McConnell. To Puskar on the break. He fires. Good foul call.
3-point play. Possibility. Great move. Rick Puskar, he came up. Looked like maybe an offensive foul, but he pulled up and made the defensive man smash right into him. Dan Fitzpatrick that time faked that. Rich Puskar, a lot of basketball for Waynesburg College. 14 points for Rich in the game, all from the floor. And that's his first free throw this evening. Missed it.
Off the missed free throw, we get a foul called on the rebound. They're on Hogue battling with Bugs for the rebound. A long pass forecourt. Puskar up, no good. Rebound Puskar, but it's knocked out of bounds by Clark. How about that? Puskar and Clark collide going for the rebound, and the ball goes flying out of bounds.
I'm glad it's not a tight game. That would be a heartbreaker, that kind. But this game, 68-45 in favor of Waynesburg College.
A little half-court trap by the Yellow Jackets bothers Stevens a little bit, and finally gets it to Barr. Barr along the baseline to Bugs, working against Clark. Now goes to Stevens down the lane, shot up good. Nice move, very athletic move by Stevens. He has 30 points. The rest of the Pioneers have 17. How about that? And a turnover. Timmy McConnell called for traveling as he moves it into Widner. Rebound, Waynesburg, fast break. McConnell, Puskar up, good. Rich Puskar, 16 points. He's high in the ball game for the Yellow Jackets. It's 69-47.
Just in all fairness, there's Puskar.
Steal, Puskar in backcourt ahead to McConnell on the break. McConnell bounce pass Walls. He turns it over.
Ball got caught up on his hip that time when he's trying to make the move, and thank goodness that, because he would have had an offensive charge if he could have controlled it. But anyway, Widner is just minus a point guard. There's no one absolutely to handle the ball, and the Jackets really had a field day on that part, stealing it, batting it away. Passing skills probably have cost them this horrendous ball game they've had. And now we have a ham and turkey too.
Now we have a problem with the official as Frank Pryor has pulled rebounds loose in the corner, saved from out of bounds by Puskar. He saved it off of a Widner player who's just checked in. That's Tim Storino. And Jackets get it into forecourt. It comes in a steal by Widner. Stevens steals it away from Hogue. He takes it coast to coast on the dribble, puts it up, no good, foul call.
Puskar will pick up the foul, and I believe for Rick that is his fourth. And the Jackets starting lineup not looking real sharp now. It seems like they've gone flat for some reason.
I think the raise 49. Jackets forecourt. Darren Walls pulls up, looks for it, goes to McConnell out near the center court stripe. Timmy, cross court to Puskar. Jackets in their weave. They go out to Walls. Now to Terry Clark into the lanes. Knocked away out of bounds. It'll be Waynesburg's ball. Trying to force it in there on the high post to Sarah Hogue, and Widner almost stole it away again.
30 seconds on the shot clock.
going away. Bugs comes up with it. Bugs into forecourt. Along the baseline, drive, shot up, no good, but a foul call. That shot drive by Janowski, and he'll go to the foul line.
Rich Puskar, I believe, committing his fifth. We'll see.
Here comes another 5-man substitution by Rudy Marisa across the way as Chris Bills is up, Chuck Collins is up, Chris Green is up, Montgomery is up. Puskar leaves, I guess, having fouled out of the game, so
I have Rich with 16 points. I think they were a little off on the score. I heard the score say at 14.
another 5-man substitution, a gang substitution.
Timmy McConnell, 9 points tonight, 3 for 4 from the line, did not score in the second half. Darren Walls in with 13 points. He had 3 for 4 from the line, 9 points in the first half, 4 points in the second half. Theron Hogue in with 8, all from the floor. Two field goals in the first half, 2 field goals in the second half. Rich Puskar fouled out of the game with 4:55 remaining in the ball game, and he had 16 points, all from the floor, 8 big field goals. He was 0 for 1 from the line. Rob Montgomery, a big, healthy 12 points for the freshman, 6 for 8 from the line. Good inside game, especially at the beginning of the second half. And 4 points for Clark, 0 for 1 from the line. Chris Green in with 4, 1 field goal and 2 for 2, perfect from the charity stripe. Chuck Collins, 7 points tonight, 1 for 1 from the line. Chris Bills in with 4 late in the game, 0 for 1 from the charity stripe. J.C. Griffin in with 2 foul shots, perfect 2 for 2 from the line. As a team, Waynesburg with their 79 points, shot 17 for 24 from the line. So Waynesburg College victorious and onward to the finals of the Lock Haven University Pepsi-Cola Holiday Tournament.
Okay, and it just did some checking. We were doing that on Lock Haven University. We're talking about the height and everything, and whoa, look at this, back line. They are 6'7", 6'7", 6'5". So they do have a height advantage, not only tonight, but they're also going to have a bit of a height advantage against Waynesburg tomorrow night. They also have 4 guys averaging in double figures scoring. So pretty good basketball team, the Bald Eagles from Lycoming College. More about them tomorrow night, and we'll see you then. Our airtime will be 7:40. This is John Loper speaking for Frank Busick, saying so long from Thompson Fieldhouse on the campus of Lock Haven University in Lock Haven, Pennsylvania. Again, the final score here tonight, Waynesburg 79, Widner 58. This has been a WANB Sports.